Hi everybody, welcome to Friday Review. How do you employ the right people for your business? How do you know that you're going to get the right person in the right seat in your business doing the right job? So Andy's worked with a lot of people, a lot of businesses, and he does help them employ and recruit people as well. So Andy, what's your experience on recruiting new people for the business?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me this is really interesting, and it's quite a tough topic because lots of people actually tell me it's really tough to get good people. Absolutely, it is tough to get good people, but we've got to think about it like this. When we go out to get people, it's a marketing campaign. Now, when we start thinking about marketing for people, and then we start looking at how people are actually writing their job adverts, it's something like this. X wanted, you'll be doing A, B and C, send your CV.
That's right, yeah.
That's it.
Very exciting.
So let's break this back into the basic principles of marketing. We talk about AIDA, attention. So we've got to have a great headline on our job advert. It's got to be, we only ever market to one person. So we've got to actually appeal to that person, the specific person that we're looking for in that job. Then we've got to create interest, that's the I. So who are you joining? What's the vision and mission of this business? You know, what is it that's going to allow you to be part of a community, and then convert it to desire? This is the role. This is what part you'll play in building towards that vision and mission, and then a call to action. So submit your CV and be prepared to sell yourself. That would be a far, far stronger way to go to market to actually start recruiting, and very few people do. So as a result, they don't get a talent pool applying to be with them, because the job is just like any other job, and as you rightly say, it's down to salary.
That's right, yeah, it all comes down to salary. If you're just giving it that standard, here's your job and this is how much you're going to get paid for. Another thing as well is that your business is unique. It's a unique organisation. You want the right people in there. You want people that are going to go that extra mile and also feel that they're wanted and they fit well with that description that you're talking about.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, for me, you know, too many people come to recruitment with a scarcity mentality. And what I mean by that is, you know, they're looking at recruitment as a selection process and not a deselection process. Now, essentially what we need to do is make sure that we attract lots of people into the top of the funnel, and then allow them or allow us to qualify them out. And, you know, if we end up with nobody, then it's back to the drawing board, because somebody with a pulse does not necessarily make a great team member. You know, essentially what we've got to be doing is talking about recruiting on attitude first.
Attitude, that's right.
You know, with skill or attitude, always attitude. Always attitude.
You can teach the skills, but you can't teach the attitude.
Completely. So we need to be talking about in our advert, what's the attitude of the person that we need to fulfill this role. And actually, you know, we want people who are aligned with where we're going, because it's much easier to lead and manage aligned people.
And that's why it's so important to have more than just that little basic description of, you know, we want somebody with X experience, we want somebody who can do this job role. If you talk about what you're doing there, more of like a description of what the role is and what the company's about and why you're passionate and what the company's why is, you're going to find the right people that can join you on that journey too. Guys, we're going to have a quick short break now. We'll catch you after the break to talk more about recruitment and selection and how you can get the right people in your business.
How far are you going to take your business? The content you're learning in this video is only the tip of the iceberg. If you're ready to take your business to the next level and start implementing the right strategies that are right for you, then now is the time to book your complimentary coaching session. In the session, we explore what strategies will get you to where you want to be in the most effective way possible. Book your coaching session today. Call 01527 757 910 or visit goodtogreat.actioncoach.co.uk.
Welcome back, guys. You're watching Friday Review. We're talking about getting the right people in your business so that you can get the most out of the business. Okay, we spoke about recruiting people, but what about an even deeper problem? What about the people that are in your business causing problems? The people that probably aren't. Yeah, he likes this part.
Yeah, I mean, look, It's pretty usual that I go into a business and it's fairly obvious to see that there are some people in the business who shouldn't be in the business. Now the point is that's based on a subjective gut feel. But in most businesses, actually, there's too much wriggle room. And what do I mean by wriggle room? We've talked about before, the systems run the business, the people run the systems.
That's right.
So if the systems aren't clear and the people haven't been trained, there's wriggle room because they've got too much room for interpretation. There's too much subjectivity in the business. So even though we might have this gut feeling that they're not right for the business, there's no actual way of proving it without having robust systems and training in place. Because look to the system, then to the training, and lastly to the person. We've got to be able to make an objective judgment about this person, so we have to take their wriggle room away. So for me, it's a win-win either way, really, because we put the systems in place, so now the system's in place, the systems run the business. We do the training, and then we hold the person accountable to the KPIs that they should be able to deliver. And for me, this isn't just about achieving the KPIs straight away. This is about, do you have the ability to learn?
Yeah.
Because we don't expect you to hit the KPIs straight away. We just expect you to be improving towards the KPIs.
What could the KPIs be? What sort of KPIs?
Well, it's very role dependent, isn't it? But let's say you've got a marketing person on board. You want them to be generating a certain amount of leads per day, per week, per month. Very easy to measure that stuff. Now, activity breeds outcome. So first of all, you might just have to measure activity.
Yeah.
And if the attitude is great, the activity will be good. If the learning attitude is great, then the results will come. If they're following a system, then you can make sure you can train the system better, find out what's not working for them and handle it. Without that system, without that training, it's down to the person, so very subjective. But there's one very simple rule when it comes to this. We're talking about recruitment, and we're talking about ultimately maybe exiting people from the business. And the rule is this: hire slow, fire fast. That doesn't mean you should wait to hire somebody, because always employ somebody when you can half afford it, because that means you've got a resource problem coming if you wait too long. But the other challenge is people tend to hang on to people too long because they give them the benefit of the doubt. There's a number of reasons for that. Firstly, lack of systems. It's back to this wriggle room.
Yep.
No defined KPIs and no defined learning program to get them up to speed. So it's management by abdication. So I think, if I were to sum this up, it would be a case of hire on attitude. Make your job adverts really, really exciting, because people should want to come and be part of your business. Have the system in place to train them to, and have definite milestones that they have to achieve over a period of time. And if they don't hit it, and the attitude is showing you that they haven't got the right attitude to learning, fire fast and go back to the drawing board.
That's right. So next thing you know, you have that person in your business for a year, 5 years, 10 years, and basically you're running a business that won't run without you, because you've already got to look after these people.
Absolutely.
Right then, guys, very exciting stuff we've been talking about. These are the sort of things that will change your business and really, really up the game with it. So if you have any questions, then you can always call us, or you can drop us a message over email, or visit the website www.goodtogreat.actioncoach.co.uk. Have a great week.